Hello everyone and welcome to my channel. Today I have another celebrity haul for you. I'm so excited to share the 5 fragrances that I've added to my collection. Some I liked more than others, but I'll go through it with you. Before we get started, if something is out of focus, it is because I am blind. Please also, if you're new to this channel, please consider to subscribe and to like the video if you do like it. And to those of you who are returning, thank you so much for your continued love and support. I so appreciate it. And I love seeing that I have subscribers all over the world. I love to see where you're from. It feels like we are just a community that's spread all over. And I think that is the beauty of YouTube, is it not? So, yes. So let's hop into this video. So the first fragrance I've added to my collection. And where is it now? I did place it so strategically that I could just grab it. But anywho's, here I have it. Sorry guys. And this is VIP Private Show by Britney Spears. I just want to open the box so I can show it to you correctly. Otherwise it might be upside down. This is the box. Let me open it. This is the bottle. I love the bottle. It's a hexagon, but I like this indents. Almost remind me a bit of Gucci Bamboo's bottle in a way. So this is a very fruity fragrance. So if you know Private Show, the original, I went into the store and I decided I'm going to buy the original Private Show. And I didn't, because I loved how this one smelled. I just fell in love with it and I bought it, and I had buyer's regret almost immediately. So this is unlike the original Private Show, which is quite a sweet coffee fragrance. If I remember correctly, it's quite deep and more dark. This is a happy-go-lucky scent. It's absolutely a scent that tends to seduce me in a way that I fall for it very quickly, but then I also fall out of love with it very quickly. The same happened with me with Carolina Herrera, Very Good Girl. I just loved that fruitiness of that fragrance. But then when I started wearing it, I was like, eh. So let me read the notes to you. So this is a floral fruity fragrance. It was released in 2017. In the top, there's mango, blood orange, and red apple. In the mid, there's violet, orange blossom, and magnolia. And in the base, there's amber, raspberry, musk, and woody notes. So there's nothing wrong with this fragrance. Like I say, it's just for me, it's too fruity. Even though there's amber in here, it doesn't feel grounded in something a bit more warm. This is just, going shopping, running errands, that kind of fragrance for me. That's how I perceive it. But if you like a predominantly fruity, happy scent with not necessarily something like vanilla or something to make it a bit warmer, then you will most probably love this scent. And this one, I can tell you, lasts for so long. I'm so impressed so far with Britney Spears fragrances, because this one, I sprayed it on the other evening, I think at around 8 o'clock after I showered. And when I woke up at 5 o'clock in the morning, I could still smell it very strongly on me. So for me, this lasts quite a long time, about 8 hours. It projects. I can't say whether it's a compliment getter because I didn't wear it out of the house yet. So this is VIP Private Show by Britney Spears. Definitely one of the most long-lasting celebrity fragrances of today, of what I have today. Next one is this one. This is Christina Aguilera By Night. Ooh, breaking the bottle. Now let me show the box. This is this side, if you can see it. That side. The bottle feels very interesting. I like the bottle. Here's the bottle. Beautiful shape, and with this flower on it. I bought it the same day I bought VIP private show. Even though I like it a bit more, it's still not my favorite. It's a very nice nighttime fragrance, but on my skin, it really doesn't last long. It's more of a whispering fragrance rather than a shouting fragrance. You know, it just whispers something in your ear, which I wouldn't expect for a By Night, something that's called By Night, right? There you would rather want something that's a bit more projecting. But let me read the notes. So this is an amber floral fragrance. It was released in 2009. In the top, there's pineapple, red apple, tangerine, rhubarb, and freesia. In the mid, there's lily of the valley, heliotrope, peach blossom. And in the base, there's vanilla, amber, sandalwood, and oak moss. So for me, even though there are a lot of fruits in here, like the pineapple and the red apple and so on, what I mostly get are those warm notes, the vanilla, the amber. Yeah, that's definitely more what I get. I don't get a lot of fruits. And I get the magnolia, also the white florals. For me, it's like the florals and the deeper notes take over here. So it's surprising for me then that it's not really projecting. But I just go anosmic to it. I don't know. But it is a warm, definitely warm, more leaning to the florals to my nose, more leaning to the warmer side. Yeah, I like the fragrance, but it's definitely not one of my favorites. I still regret not getting the private show by Britney Spears, the original one. Gonna take this one out the box again. Ooh, goodness, you can't grab it by the cap. Yeah, I'm gonna take this out so that I can just, don't know why I've put it in the box again. The box is on the floor. So the next one, which one will I do? I will do this one. I love this one. This is Can Can by Paris Hilton. Just a small 30ml bottle. So Alithia from the Simple Chic Life here on YouTube, she had this in a haul and she raved about it. She said it is so fruity and so nice and it brings back memories. And I went out and I just immediately placed an order for this fragrance because I thought it sounds so nice. It sounds so wonderful. And then I saw another, because that was the first impressions. And then she said, no, but after testing it, and that's what happens to us. That's what happened to me with, VIP private show. So after she tested it, she said, oh my goodness, now she doesn't like it. It goes disgusting on her skin. And she hoped no one went out to buy it. And I'm like, but I'm so happy that I went out to buy it. This is such a warm, almost caramel, vanilla smelling perfume. I'm going to read the notes. I just wanted to say all the fragrances that I've talked about, the Christina Aguilera by Night and the VIP Private Show, those are Eau de Parfums as well as the Can Can. So Can Can was released in 2007 and it's a floral fruity fragrance. In the top, there's tangerine, blackcurrant, and clementine. In the mid, there's wild orchid, orange blossom, and in the base, there's amber, musk, and woodsy notes. So absolutely no caramel, no vanilla here, but to me, it smells fruity, definitely fruity, but with a warm touch to it, which is probably then the amber, but to me, it smells almost vanilla-y. It is such a nice scent, you guys. I love it. The only thing I can say that I do not like, oh yeah, you get those fruits, but it's so nice, well blended in my opinion. The only thing I have with this one is, to my nose, this does not project. It doesn't feel like it projects. It's also a wisp. This is really whispering, close to the skin, and it also doesn't last long. I am spraying this so many times during the day while wearing it. So that is very unfortunate because it is such a wonderful, nice fragrance. There's something in here that reminds me of Jimmy Choo Illicit, even though they don't share notes, as far as I know. They might share amber. But it's like Jimmy Choo without the ginger that Jimmy Choo Illicit has. And with extra fruits. That's how I will describe it. I love it. I absolutely love it. And for the price, I will spray, respray the whole day. That's okay. Then I have another one from Paris Hilton, and this is Dazzle. So this was recommended to me by my friend Michelle. I ordered this fragrance, I think, in February. Here's the box. And it did not arrive by end of April. I cancelled the order and then I ordered it again last month. And this time I was fortunate that the bottle did arrive. So here's the bottle. It feels so... I love the feel of this bottle. I love it. And... oh! When you open this, you smell apple. And there's something in here that reminds me of the Can Can. Something there hiding in the bottom, in the base. Something that also smells vanillic, if that is a word. It is, but you smell apple when you open this. Not apple like Be Delicious, because this smells like apple mixed with vanilla. So I'm going to read the notes. It's a floral fruity fragrance that was released in 2012. In the top, there's sour cherry, red apple, and peach. In the mid, there's orchid, violet, and orange blossom. And in the base, there's vanilla, patchouli, champagne, and musk. So here, at least, there is vanilla. Unlike the Can Can where I can smell it, but it's not listed or it's not in there. This is a bright apple. Let me actually spray it. But as it dries down, it does lose some of that fruitiness. And it's like the vanilla comes more to the fore. The sour cherry for me comes after about 5 to 10 minutes. You start to smell that. But for me, really what takes over is the vanilla. And then it smells a lot like the Can Can. So that makes sense. This also doesn't last long. It's also a whispering fragrance. It actually performs worse than Can, in my opinion. But I absolutely love it. I think I will always have it in my collection. I actually want to venture out to say that is Paris Hilton Dazzle. If you are following my channel, this next one will not be a surprise. I actually dedicated an entire video to it, which is very unlike me. I don't dedicate one video to a fragrance. Sorry guys, this is such a huge bottle and I just want to, box, and I just want to make sure that I have it the right way around when I show the box. This is the box. This is Thank You Next by Ariana Grande. This has been such a win for me. So, you can see it's in this very tacky, broken heart, but it's so fitting to the name, isn't it? Thank You Next. Thank you next. I'm throwing away the heart. I will link the video below if I remember, the one where I spoke about this fragrance, because I don't want to rehash everything that I said there. But basically, when you open this, you smell a fruity coconut. So gorgeous. Fruity coconut macaroons, you guys. The thing is, when I first smelled this fragrance, I thought, yeah, it's good. I like it. It's very pleasant. I did not expect the reaction I would get from strangers on this fragrance. I did not expect that when people smelled this on me, that they would go out and buy this fragrance. I did not expect for a celebrity fragrance that even after having had this fragrance on for 5 to 6 hours, that someone would come up to me and say, you smell amazing. I did not expect it, but believe it because it's true, this is what happened. This is, at the moment, my strongest complimented fragrance thus far. It is a absolute, I want to say must have, but not everyone will like it. But to me, it does not smell like pickles, like so many people say. And obviously, all of our noses pick up something different. So obviously, some people smell pickles. Thank goodness I don't. And thank goodness the people that I came in contact with did not think so either. So let me read the notes. It was released in 2019. It's a floral, fruity, gourmand fragrance. In the top, there's pear and raspberry. In the mid, there's coconut and pink rose. And in the base, there's musk and macaroons. And you do get the fruitiness. You do get the pear and raspberry that's so well and so beautifully mixed with the coconut and the macaroons. It's just, I cannot say enough good things about this fragrance, you guys. So now I have REM from Ariana Grande. That's my calming, more close to the skin fragrance. And this is my second one. Thank You Next. And I'm thinking of retrying Cloud because I didn't like that when I first got it. And I actually gave it to my sister who really loves it. So I'm thinking perhaps now I'm ready to venture to Cloud, to go on that route. Just have to smell it again. I love it. I absolutely love it. And I just love the name. I love the name. It's such a confident, assertive, no nonsense, I'm over this sort of name. So, guys, that is it. That is my celebrity haul for today. Something made a very weird sound to my right. I wonder if it's my dog. But that is my celebrity haul for today. I hope you enjoyed it. Let me know if you have any of these, if you like it, and what celebrity fragrances you can recommend. Until next time, take good care.